Hello, my lovelies. I constantly feel like I'm on the verge of sneezing, so I'm just like, maybe I should wait a bit before starting stream. Maybe I should wait. But no, no, we're starting. We're starting. Hello. Let me get a little bit zoomier. There we go. Closer now. Hi. Oh, Jaslyn has a new flat cap. Starting stream with tea. I am wishing I had a cup of tea right now, honestly. I should have made one before stream. I might make one on the break, I think. Yay! What happened with your stream, Jalzan? What happened? Tech issues? Zara, congratulations on being first. Jalzan, congrats on being second. Hello, Dave. What are you giving? No, wait, what is it? Make sure it's not a spider. Okay. Okay, you're helping me sneeze, thank you. Okay.
Rub your nose.
Thank you.
I rub your nose.
That's my nose.
I rub your nose.
Chat says hello. Zara says hello.
Hi, chat.
Dave says hi, chat. Say it into the mic, but like say it like all cool.
Hi, chat.
Good job. Oh, that was fun. He went to itch my nose for me, and of course my stupid brain goes, what if it's a spider? And I panicked. Why is my brain like this? The chances of Dave bringing a spider to me are 0.0000000.1%, but they're not zero. They're not zero. Zara, congrats on first. Jalzan, congrats on second. Congrats everyone who's got their daily egg. McMorgan, hello! Jalzan's got a custom flat cap. That sounds so nice. I want a flat cap now. I want a flat cap. There are so many things I want. I'm just like staring wistfully. They've just released a new MacBook and I'm just like, ooh, shiny. I don't need that. I have tech that will do the jobs I need, but shiny things, they call to me. And also the Steam machine is on the horizon. I suggest Aaron's sweater market for quality caps. Ooh, let me have a wee look at their stuff. I'm intrigued. Order from Boston Scally Company. I have heard of them. I've heard good things. Also, we love a Boston business, I say. Unable to order from most American places these days because of tariffs, but you know. The Aaron's sweater market is... Oh. They are in Ireland. In Inishmore. Oh, somebody's very unhappy about the online experience and giving a huge negative review on TripAdvisor. That's unfortunate. They look pretty though, But I'm a little funky with... yeah, it's natural wool. Natural wool and I don't necessarily get along sensorily, unfortunately. Which sucks, because I'm in a part of the world with great natural wool, but things like Harris Tweed and wool products, I find them a little itchy. Oh. Ew, wait, did Boston Scully start using AI? Oh no, oof, I hope not. Though, if it's on Facebook, I do recommend giving them a bit of grace, because Facebook has been forcibly opting their people into AI without informing them, without giving them a choice. There's no way to opt out. So if it's a Facebook advert, give a little bit of grace and check in with the business if they're doing it deliberately. What's good, Mr. Tan? Everything's good here. How about yourself? Nope, it's their email. Oh, that's sloppy. I used to follow them for years. That's rough. That's so rough. Yeah, one of my... a Scottish history VTuber... not a VTuber, sorry. YouTuber that I used to, watch started using AI for their thumbnails and for their in-video images, and it's just like, mate, come on, you can do so much better. Oh, I hate it. Maybe they'll change though. I feel like for a small-ish business, and forgive me, I don't know how profitable Boston Scally are, but for a smallish business, I'm willing to give a little bit of grace, because it's rough out there, everyone's struggling, and it's easy to get pulled away by the promise of less money spent, cool art, a lot of people just don't have the AI literacy yet, and maybe there's hope that it'll change. I think I know the one. Yeah. Like I, it is what it is, you know. It's not like they're a Scottish history mythology YouTuber, so they weren't. It wasn't like I was following them for their ethics and tech, so I wasn't about to pick a fight about it. But it's frustrating. I just quietly unfollowed because hey, it is what it is. And yeah, McMorgan, we've probably talked about them because I used to recommend them very fiercely, and I still genuinely do like their stuff, but the AI thumbnails were just too much of a breaking point for me. And I was like, nah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. But welcome on in, lovely, lovely people. I hope you're having a great weekend. We had our friend Jack round today, who is the stream musician. We have a command to talk about him. Let me see, is it music? Is it Ginger? Is it Jack? Oh, it might be Jack.
Cats with boots. Boots for cats and 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 cats with boots. Oh my god, we're boots.
So we were hanging out with Jack today, watching the wrestling and getting him, pulling him into our fandom by force. It was great fun. Also, Jazan, I'm so sorry about your graphics card messing up. I hope that it starts behaving now. It happens, though. Don't beat yourself up. I mean, we've had so many horrific video card crashes here, so big sympathy, but don't be tough on yourself for it. You know, these things happen when we're working with computers. And there's not a huge amount we can do in the moment. McMorgan says, I got my granddad's old flat cap he got in the UK before getting deployed to West Germany. Countryman Saxony tweed. Oh, that sounds fancy. I'm going to Google what that looks like. I'm doing a Google. Oh, that looks so pretty. That's so pretty. That looks really nice. Very cool, McMorgan. Very cool. Shall we head to the gaming room? Yeah! Gaming room! I updated after. I didn't freak out like I used to. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you too, Jalzan. It's not easy, but you're a pro. You're a pro. You're used to these things. You've got this handled. Well done. Well done. Yeah, but no, freaking out isn't generally worth it. But that's easy for me to say, you know? That's easy to say and harder to do. It's a lot harder to not freak out in the moment. But well done. Well done. But also, if you had freaked out, no shame in that either. Tech issues are frustrating and scary. You know? We're all just trying to survive. And it's really gut-wrenching when you're looking forward to a stream and then boom, explosions. Let me see. I think I'm mostly caught up, I hope. I hope I'm caught up. If I missed anything, let me know. I think... I'm still really blown away by yesterday with Coma and Stubbs raising 4K for Trans Lifeline. That's still incredible. I'm going to shout out Coma Simps again, just because I'm so impressed. They've been doing an amazing job raising money for charity, and I'm so proud. I have no involvement with this. I'm just very proud of my friends. They've been doing so good. I'm just so proud of them. You know, I'm just very proud of my buddies. Had a massive scare last month where I punched my desk and my PC went out. Couldn't get my streets to connect. Took it to the shop. Turned out my RAM sticks got loose from it. Oh, McMorgan. Glad your RAM got sorted. Also, hey, you okay? Punching your desk sounds a little intense to me, but then I don't know the circumstances, but I hope you're doing good, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Getting talent. Oh, okay, yeah. Keep tabs on that though, because I, like, just personally, if I find myself getting a little lashy outy while gaming, it's probably, for me, it's a sign that I need to step back. Because it's, I don't know, what am I trying to say? I worry when I catch myself doing it, because I know it's alarming for Dave, and probably alarming for the pugs as well. So for me, if I feel myself getting that way, then, I usually have to step back, but I might be projecting. I'm very likely projecting. But take care of yourself, take care of your brain. Gaming should be fun. And not frustrating and not angry making. Unless it's a scary game, then I'm allowed to throw things, okay? Scary games are my exception, okay? I'm allowed to be afraid sometimes in a safe environment where the only threats are digital. Speaking of being afraid in a safe environment, that's probably not what's going to happen today, but we are playing a game called Return to Ash. It is a lovely visual novel about our protagonist Ash, who has experienced the death of her social life after being hospitalized for 7 years, and all of her friends and family stopped visiting her over time. And she is in purgatory with 3 other lovely, interesting people. We've got Scarlet, a businesswoman who had something horrible happen with one of her bosses. Hi, Hellhound. Hello, and a hydrate. Thank you. Hi, Helly. I hope you're having a good day. How did Repo go? Did you have a good time last night? I hope that you survived. Repo scares me. I tend to just kind of look at it for a little bit and then run away because I'm a big scaredy cat. But I hope that you did good. I hope that you survived. So the 3 people with us are Scarlet, a businesswoman who got caught in some drama with her boss and lost all her friends because of that. Celadon, a gentleman who was involved in multi-level marketing, which eventually led to his divorce and losing all of his social circle. And Death, a non-binary person whose story we really don't know at the moment. My brain... Oh, anxiety caught on. Oh, Hellhound, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It can happen with those type of games. Those type of games can be really rough for the brain. It might just be not a good fit for your brain, those kind of games. And that's okay too. That's okay too. I've gotten more comfortable now being like, yeah, I don't think I'm really fit for Lethal Company or Repo or... To be honest, I'm not really good at any team games. For those who have seen me do team games on stream, I'm probably going to be cutting down on that a lot because I don't feel like I'm a good team player. I get too in my head about things, and there's also the tech limitations where with my ping rate, I'm likely to be causing problems for others and my download speed. I don't think I'm a good fit for team games. Certain team games I can do well. But yeah. Oh, don't worry, Slop. Don't worry. Good to see you. Good to see you. And I took deep breaths and had fun. Not used to stream collabs because it was first time. Okay, it was the people in the chats too much. That's fair. Yeah. That's also a hugely overwhelming thing, and you handled it much better than I would, honestly. I am also not good at handling the everything of collabs. And I would like to get better at it, but it's difficult. It's difficult. You're a brave puppy girl and you had fun. Well done, Hallie. Well done. You did better than I would have by far. I'm very, very proud of you. Well done. But talking with no subject is not for me. Yeah, it's tricky. I have a hard time overthinking if I'm talking too much or too little, you know, especially in collabs. Because I want to be an active part and encouraging everyone to feel welcome and feel heard. But that if I push too hard on that, it can end up with me talking over people, especially with the ping rate and the tech delays. And the line between encouraging the more introverted people to get involved and overpowering them in a more extroverted way, it can be really tough to balance. I struggle with that in real life and online. I'm constantly trying to learn to be better at working in a group, and I feel like I've got a lot to learn, but maybe not a lot to learn in a high-pressure stream environment. I got scared mainly that people would find my tics annoying, but your tics are amazing, Hellhound. Your tics are incredible. But I get that. Like, a thing doesn't need to be logical or true for you to feel it, you know? But I'm sure nobody found your tics annoying. Have you seen Hellhound? There's a really good, so full disclosure, I haven't seen it yet.
You will give me
But everyone I've heard has given it rave reviews. There's a great documentary on Netflix called I Swear about a Scottish person with Tourette's, and he's got the particular flavour of Tourette's where it fixates on saying the worst possible thing in any circumstance, and it goes for that. Like, famously, when he went to meet the Queen, he said, fuck the Queen to her face. It's that level of just absolute social destruction Brainworms, and it's a really good documentary from what I've heard. It's on my to-watch list. I really, really need to see it. But everything I've seen about this person, who I believe is called John Davidson, has been incredible. Yes, that. Exactly that. I'm afraid of saying it because I think I'll pronounce it wrong. But yes, exactly that. Coprolalia. Or sorry, am I saying that right? Coprolalia? I'm getting multiple examples on pronunciation. But yeah, the involuntary swearing or obscene words or socially inappropriate. Yeah, exactly that. Alan Miley. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. And it's been a huge topic in the UK because he's a very well-known figure in Scotland and in the UK in general, but less well-known in the rest of the world. And unfortunately, that became a big public spectacle recently when a certain UK broadcasting company broadcast him ticking some very unpleasant things during an awards show, which in my book should never have been aired. It was very unfair for them to air him doing something entirely involuntary. But it was aired and he got a lot of hate from it from people who don't really understand how Tourette's work, and I'm still mad about it. There was a big, oh, is I Swear not a documentary? I'm sorry, I thought it was a documentary. Okay, it's not a documentary, it's a movie. Yeah, everyone across the pond was hating on him. From the UK and Scottish perspectives, people were fairly understanding. We're getting there, we're making progress, it's just slow progress. It's tough because a lot of the reasons why people were lashing out were very real to them and very valid to them, but were based on a misunderstanding of how the condition works. It's just a case of people need to understand the condition better. There needs to be better education on how Tourette's works, and that there is not a single voluntary aspect of coprolalia. And hopefully this will be a step towards it. But it's been really interesting to see. For me, it's... Of course, I don't have a dog in this race, so it's easy for me to call it interesting when it's probably quite traumatic for a lot of people. I had a big regression. I'm having a hard time with learning and speaking in general. My English suffered massively. Oh, hellhound. Big hugs. Big hugs. Go easy on yourself. There is no rush to get back on your feet, okay? Just take the time that you need. And remember that regression is very much part of life. We go forwards, we go backwards. The main thing is we keep going, no matter what, okay? Look after yourself, eh? And don't beat yourself up. Like, you say that your English has suffered massively. It's okay. It will recover. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. These things happen. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. And give yourself the space and time you need to recover. Yeah? Also, hey, before we go into the game, quick warning for anyone who needs it. We will be covering aspects of terminal illness briefly, not in any huge details, but it is a background topic given our main character's situation. Suicide will probably be mentioned directly a few times. Nothing will be shown graphically. This is not a visually graphic game in any way, but we will be discussing it at certain points. And death in general, as well as having like a weak social life and various social struggles and etiquette struggles. So if that feels like something you're not down for, it's totally okay to lurk, to take a step away, do whatever you need to look after yourselves. We are also heading towards the end of the game, question mark, maybe. So if this is your first time seeing the game, you're very welcome to have a wee look and go, ooh, the art is pretty, because it's freaking gorgeous, wait till you see it. But there might be some spoilers, so do keep that in mind. I'm just going to check. We have a list of endings. We've done Revive Alone. We've done Revive with Scarlet. We still need to do Revive with Celadon, Revive with Death, and Bad Ending 1. And I have a feeling I know how to get Bad Ending 1. I'm also really hoping there's going to be a true ending. Maybe it's the Revive with Death ending? But I want a true ending where we try and save everyone. That's my goal. So, let me see, where were we? So, in the latest run, we've been trying to focus in on Celadon, or Donnie, as Death calls them. Their route. Celadon was involved in multi-level marketing, and We're all in the purgatory of people that have shit social circles because we've all, for various reasons, lost all our friends outside. We are not yet dead, but if we don't sort our shit out, we are going to die. Yay, stakes! So, the trials that death puts us, I think, are designed to maybe put us into difficult situations and cause conflict, but my theory is the actual goal is to teach us to rely on each other and be nice to each other and not be dicks, because the overall feel of this game seems to be about the importance of connection and friendship and the people around you. This game was written during COVID, and I do think that that's had a really interesting effect on the themes in a way that I find very powerful and connects with me a lot. So, Celadon is about to go up for another trial. And per Celadon's trials have not been very fair so far, so let's see what this one is about. This is Scarlet. She's not happy about anything. Fine, explain the stupid trial, then I'm leaving. Alright. For phase 1 of this trial, a certain drug is hidden somewhere in this building. Okay, that's bad news for me, because you see my little IV drip here? It's nearly gone. And Ash, the character, doesn't know what happens when that runs out. We, the players, who have been through multiple playthroughs now, we do know what happens, and it ain't good. It ain't good. Imagine sand running through an hourglass, and then imagine that in the form of an IV, and you might get the picture of what is ahead of us. A drug? Like medication? Scarlet, you saw me hide it. The trial won't progress until it's brought here. I certainly saw you hide something, but I couldn't see what it was. It's something for you, Ashley. Is it for my IV? I'm too afraid to ask. If you had her meds, just tell us already. You'll see when you find it. Def walks around the desk, then plops down in the office chair. They lean back and put their feet up on the desk. Scarlet takes off towards the stairway in a hurry. At least she didn't need convincing. Should we wait here? I've never had to think about what would happen if I ran out of medication before. There were always nurses taking care of that for me. And before I was hospitalised, my mum always managed it. But we're in the afterlife, a place where your body's condition stays the same even if you don't eat or sleep. So we shouldn't think of it as normal medication, probably. Still, if I really didn't need an IV, why did I wake up with it in? It's not just fluids, is it? If I keep thinking in circles like this, my time will run out. My time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's realising. It's running out like an hourglass. Huh? Def told me I didn't have an hourglass. Do you think it's because my IV is acting like one in its place? Uh-oh, she's realised. She's realised. Ashley is now caught up with us, the player. If that's true, then... Def snickers behind the desk. Man, that's a good one. Hidden in plain sight, huh? Am I right? Do I really only have this much time left? Gee, I wonder. Screw you! I want to revive! I'm not ready to die yet! The door to the stairwell swings open and Scarlet comes running back to us. Scarlet, did you find it? It's not an IV bag. It's some type of liquid, though. She shows us the bottle. It's unlabeled save for a hastily attached piece of masking tape with a word scribbled on in black ink. Conine. Conine? Conine? What is that? What is this for? Def takes the bottle out of her hand, then waves it around like a prize. Conine is a chemical compound extracted from a plant called poison hemlock. A small dose is enough to cause paralysis. Starts in your toes, then works all the way up through your whole system. If you ingest it, it causes respiratory failure. You'll be conscious, unable to breathe, slowly losing oxygen until you die. In other words, it's a deadly poison. Poison? You can't mean... For the second part of your trial, Donnie, Ashley over there has to drink this. Eh? What? Me? Why? What? What? It has to be you. You're such good friends, right? Why don't you drink it, you monster? Call it off. You don't have to drink that, Ash. It's not up to you, Celadon. This time it's Ash's choice. Oh, they are using my preferred name. I much prefer to be called Ash, but they've been calling me Ashley a lot recently. But I'll throw you a bone, Ash. Let's count this trial as a double whammy. If you drink it, I'll let you revive with Celadon. Assuming you survive, that is. I'll be waiting outside. You have 5 minutes. With that, Death turns on their heel and walks out the automatic doors. It's up to me. We got choices. I'm gonna talk to Celadon. Celadon? Don't do it, Ash. I don't want to. It sounds absolutely horrible. But it might be our only chance. It's not worth it! I'm not worth it. I can just hang on to the next trial. I, probably don't have that long. Don't say that. Scarlet and I'll find you a refill. I was thinking, if I might be stuck in the afterlife soon anyway, then I can at least help you get out of here, right? Oh, she's so precious. I'll respect your choice. Whatever you want to do. Let's talk to Scarlet. You're not seriously considering this. We think my IV might be serving as my hourglass, since I didn't have one. The hourglass thing is all nonsense. It's not been proven. Right. But we don't know what happens when the fluid runs out. I could be trapped here forever. Which means doing this for Celadon might be the only way for both of us. You shouldn't have to. Don't die in such a horrible way. We're already dead, aren't we? I don't care. Don't fucking kill yourself. That hurts knowing certain things about Scarlet's story that we experienced in the last playthrough. Owie. Owie, my heart hurts. Girl, he just popped that bag under the tap, boom, infinite life. Dave has never experienced a saline drip. Next Dave's gonna be like, just add some salt. Boom, job done. Okay, let's follow Death. I step towards the automatic doors. Oh, okay. I was wondering when said Death went out the automatic doors if she was going into the void. If they were going into the void. Turns out, yes, apparently we're going into the void for this. Look, we don't even know if poison has any effect in the afterlife. I felt just fine the entire time I've been here. I haven't felt normal like that since I was a little kid. I don't know if that's because this place is special or if it's because whatever's in my IV was helping me. But I think my time left to feel good is over now. No! Our precious little bean! It's something that shouldn't have been possible in the first place. That's why I'm okay with this. Don't worry about me, alright? She's so precious! We must protect her at all costs. I stepped outside, letting the doors close behind me before Scarlet or Celadon could say another word. Beyond the hospital doors is an endless expanse of bright white. Hard to believe there's a place even brighter than the inside of that hospital. Although, I guess it's all an illusion. That's what I'm banking on. The illusion of it all. This place isn't real, my IV isn't real, and the poison isn't real. Maybe. I hope. Oh no, girl! I think Celadon is real, though. And I have a chance to help him, whether I turn out to be right or wrong. Whoa, he really came out. Yep, I'm ready. They hand me a bottle of poison. The glass is thick and heavy. Looks like you still have time left. Any last words? Not really. I twist open the cap. There isn't any particular smell to the liquid. Seriously? You're ready to sacrifice yourself just like that? Ugh. You said I can revive if I drink it too. You're willing to die horribly for a chance to go back to the real world? To go back to pain and suffering every single day of your life? Well, I made a friend, so maybe I won't have to suffer alone anymore. Oh, she's so precious! She's so precious! I would die for her. Life is pain, Highness. Exactly, exactly. You're nuts, you know that? You're the one who came up with the trial. Yeah, and it's an insane one. Who the hell would choose to drink lethal poison for some schlub they just met? Anyone who says differently is selling something. It's true. Okay, it's not exactly true. Life isn't pain, but there's certainly a lot of it. But there is good. There's good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And riddle me this, Dave. Riddle me this. What was Samwise Gamgee selling when he told us there's good in this world, Mr. Frodo? You just have to fight for it. Samwise Gamgee would never sell me anything that I would not want to buy already. Samwise is a trusting fellow. Lord of the Rings Princess Bride crossover when? Who's gonna write that fanfic for me? They're right, I don't have to do this. I could probably get used to things here in the afterlife. Being stuck here might not be so bad. There are so many things I don't know about this place. It's a little fun trying to learn about it all. If Death is okay with living here, maybe I could be too, if you can call this living. But I'm not really doing this for my own revival. I like Celadon. He deserves a win. The open bottle weighs heavily in my hands. We only have one option. What do we choose? There's good in this world, says Dave, which also means there is bad. He did not say the whole world is good. If there were, how would anything truly be good without the shadow of darkness for contrast? Very true. I want Samwise and the Dread Pirate Roberts to sit down and have a conversation. I think they would have a great chat. Drink it. Nom nom. Glug glug. Hydration time. I chug the entire thing in one go. It's disgusting, but I've taken worse tasting medicine before. I keep my eyes shut tight as I wait for the effects of the poison to hit. But I don't feel anything. How long is this supposed to take, anyway? Ah, damn it, you guys win. Death walks back towards the hospital doors. What happens now? How long until I, die horribly? Shut up and come with me. When we walk back into the building, Scarlet and Celadon run up to me with faces full of concern. Ash, how are you feeling? Normal, I guess. It had a bad aftertaste, but I don't feel any different yet. What's gonna happen to her, Death? Nothing. Ugh. Death's voice is whiny and childish, the voice of a sore loser. But she drank the entire bottle of Conine. It's a fucking tincture, like those health products used to sell Donnie. I've never sold poison. Well, I don't know much about all this and that, Mr. Roberts, sir, but I do know this. Ain't no way we'll let the pain win, because we gotta fight for the good in this world. Okay, but Dread Pirate Roberts is absolutely gonna be like, but what if you build a tolerance to the pain by microdosing it over time? That's what I'm saying. It was a Conine tincture. They start with hemlock, then dilute it down until there isn't a single molecule of hemlock left. They say it keeps the memory of the plant, but it's mostly water. It's water? But then, the healthy tinctures I sold— oh no, why are we educating Celadon now? This is not the time for that. Also a scam. Shit's called homeopathy. Learned about it on a podcast. So that's the catch. I called their bluff. Shut up, bitch. I made it too easy. Anyway, we get to revive now, right? You and Celadon do. Tough luck, Scarlet. I feel bad leaving her behind. She helped with the trial too. What are you gonna do, Scarlet? Don't worry about me. Compared to Celadon, I only just got here. Go ahead, Ashley, before your time runs out. With Scarlet's blessing, I look to Celadon, then Death. Looks like the power of friendship saved the day after all. Ugh. Bleh. Well, just like you said, Mr. Roberts, we have ourselves as little bits of pain, so it's easier when the bigger pain comes later. Oh, Sam and Gamja. I love this fanfic. Thank you for the head pat, Raven. How are you doing? I was just chatting about the amazing work you and Coma and Stubbs and everyone else did with the fundraising yesterday. Well done again. Good to see you. Oh. Death walks us over to the elevator. They tell us that no one's ever won a trial before, so they aren't exactly sure how the whole process works. It's weird. I thought they knew everything about this place. But maybe it's all a front. As fake as the poison they made me drink. Either way, it's just me and Celadon now. This elevator is apparently the way out of here. The only way, aside from walking out these front doors and wandering into the void. This is the only place in the building that Death can't see inside. So if there really is a way to revive, it's through here. All we need to do now is figure out how. Hey, that rhymes. I think so too, Dave. I think you've absolutely hit the nail on the head. Though I'm really curious, like, what the deal is with their outfit. Like, did they lose all their friends for being too into Halloween? I want to know. Or does this place just look like their home and they happen to have some really cool old Halloween costumes? But yeah, I want to know her story. I want to know their story, and we will find out. We will find out today. Same as Rouge, they got control. That's an interesting... That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, because Rouge did get her funky outfit change. Celadon and I look around at the walls and ceiling inside of the elevator. Each surface is smooth with no signs of any hidden doors or compartments. I've been in this elevator so many times. Can we really leave from here? Dev said they saw people go in and not come out, so they have to have gone somewhere. I've seen a lot of people come and go during my time here. They always just disappeared one day. I guess I've always been too focused on my trials to really pay attention to that kind of thing. I don't know if I would have noticed it either. My eyes fall on the panel of buttons. There's something odd about them. Oh, this wasn't here before. Celadon leans in close, pointing to a button with an O on it, or maybe it's a 0. This must be it! We find it, Ash! Should I press it? I'm gonna let him press it. Go ahead, you earned this. Even though this was the trial where I did the least. Celadon presses the button, and the elevator doors close. I'm really curious if anything happens differently if I press the button. Oh, look at us in the elevator! Yahoo! I've been wondering what the O stands for, like out? Or is it a 0 for the number of friends I had? I'm really curious too, or she's mentioned sometimes that it looks a bit like a halo. Yeah. Or O for over. Or just for floor 0. Floor 0, going back where you started. I think it's deliberately ambiguous, and I kind of dig that. I fuck with that, you know? Going up, huh? Yeah. We're definitely rising. Is this what revival is supposed to feel like? I guess I'd be more worried if we were going down. Yeah, you're right. The two of us stand in silence, unsure of what to say to each other. I'm just checking, have I maxed out my hearts? I have maxed out my hearts with Sally. No one's ever sacrificed themselves like that for me. It wasn't a sacrifice, though. It's the thought that counts. Don't say that, Dave. It is not for that kind of little death. Another silence. How long will this elevator ride be? And will we ever get to see each other again after this? Tell her your hospital name. Tell him your hospital name, Ash. Before I know it, the floor has transformed into a field of dandelions. Hey, Ash. Yeah? He's seeing this too, right? What hospital are you staying at? Oh, he asked himself. What a good loon. Oh, it's St. Fellows. Ah, I know that place. That's where my grandfather... Well, let's not talk about that. Too depressing. Wanna come visit? Yes, if that would be okay. Good. That's something to look forward to. I hope he really will come visit, as long as he doesn't try to sell me any supplements. I used to work in health insurance. Oh no, he's not reading my mind, is he? Claims department. I'm the guy who looked at insurance claims and tried to find any loophole I could so that the company could deny them. Oh, buddy, you've had it rough. After my grandfather passed, seeing his medical bills, the funeral costs, everything, I just couldn't work there anymore. What an awful thing to do to people. Oh no, and I bet he thought the supplements was different and he was helping people. No, buddy! Celadon! That sounds hard, yeah. That's why I wanted to work in medicine. But there was no way I could afford to go to medical school. No, my heart! I thought selling supplements was the next best thing. I really wanted to be able to help people, but my life kept spiraling out of control. So I really can't thank you enough for helping someone like me. Oh, it's no problem. Actually, I'm really glad to have been able to help someone at all. Usually I'm no use to anyone. My eyes well up with tears. Celadon doesn't respond. Celadon? We're still rising. It's too bright to see anything anymore. Please come visit me. I want to stay friends after this. I call out to him, but I'm pretty sure he's gone now. Friends, huh? I thought I might never make a new one. It's so nice knowing that I was wrong about that. I feel so light and warm. I just hope we'll meet again soon. Oh. Doon doon. Okay, we have done the Celadon route. We're getting there, we're getting there. Next one might be a bit of a downer because I'm going to try not interacting with anyone. And I think that means everyone's going to have a bad time. And I'm hoping that's going to lead us to the first bad ending, where we just don't make friends with anyone like a dickhead. So it might be a bit of a bummer for the next little bit. But don't worry, after that we're going to try and be besties with best NB Def. So, let's give it a go. Boom, boom, boom. And I think, yeah, we've got endings. Revive with death and bad ending. So let's try and do the bad ending. And we're going to do a little bit of zoomies and just zoom through and be very antisocial. Guess I'll die! Rip to me. Guess I'll wait. Guess I'll go find someone. I'm looking for a nurse. A nurse? By the tone of her voice, I can just tell I've said something ridiculous. Shouldn't it be obvious from my appearance that I need medical attention? Not that I feel sick at the moment, just, you know, in general. Besides, we're in a hospital, aren't we? There should be a nurse around here somewhere. It's more concerning if there isn't. This is St. Fellows, right? Angela usually works today. I guess I don't know what time it is either. They took the clock out of my room. More and more I realize that nothing here is adding up. The woman sighs as I struggle to get my bearings. Listen, this isn't a hospital. You died. Fuck! I still love that opening line. It's so good. You died. Fuck! It's so good. Nah, it's impossible. I don't want to go back. That's not possible, is it? Come on, don't give up so quickly. What's your name? It's Ash! And instead of... Okay, so we're going to start on the big old antisocial route now. We'll do a little save here. I'd rather be alone. I don't want to help anyone. Wait a minute, why am I going along with all this anyway? These people are way too strange. I turn to make my way down the opposite hallway, rounding the corner out of Scarlet and Celadon's side. Hopefully I won't be followed. Do I just immediately fall down the stairs and die? I enter the stairwell and take a moment to myself. This isn't the real world anymore. It's the afterlife. It has its own rules, clearly. The question is, can I actually trust any of the people here? If I'd gone to meet death, would I be stuck doing some ridiculous trial like Celadon? Scarlet seemed confident that talking to death would help me get out of this place. But even if she was telling the truth, I don't know where I'd be sent to. Heaven? Hell? What if staying here is the best choice I've got? Not that I'm a big fan of this place to begin with. I can't believe I died. My voice echoes softly in the empty stairwell. If this were a dream, I'd have woken up by now, right? If I can't sleep here, will I ever dream again? Scarlet doesn't seem to be coming after me. I slump down against the wall and glance up at the stairway. I could climb that, couldn't I? How long has it been since I climbed a set of stairs on my own? Lugging my IV up there would be a bit annoying, but I have the energy for it. I could do it. I stood up and approached the stairs. The IV stand is a little unwieldy, but not too much for my frail arms to lift. I begin my ascent. The elevator had taken us down to B2, which means there's only 2 flights of stairs separating me from the first floor. I'm worried she's going to go out the front door, because she doesn't know any better, because she's not talked to anyone. From there I could walk out the front entrance. I couldn't see anything but bright white light from the windows. Was anything out there? Guess I'd have to see for myself. No, Ash! I make it up the first flight of stairs with no issue. B1. I look back at the sign. I look from the sign back to the stairs behind me. I did that! I did that! Yay! I pinch my cheek to make absolutely sure this isn't a dream. Ow. Okay, still able to feel pain. Good to know. I climb the next flight of stairs. Same as the first. My muscles are weak, but they're actually working. I haven't been able to move how I wanted since I was a little kid. I bet I could climb all the way to the top floor if I tried. But I'd have to confirm that some other time. Finding out what was outside this hospital was a much more pressing matter. I exit the stairwell at a sign that reads 1F. You'd think I'd be used to this eerie atmosphere by now, but seeing the hospital lobby completely empty like this definitely unsettles me. There's no sign of Scarlet here. The elevator is rising to the top floor, presumably with Celadon on it. I'm alone. Light floods in from the doors and windows. It really is just plain white out there, as if someone took an eraser to the outside world. I walk towards the entrance. I have the strength to walk anywhere on my own now. The sense of freedom that comes with that is intoxicating. But when the automatic doors open, I freeze in place. Endless white. I squint into the distance, but I can't make anything out. There isn't a single shadow to give the environment shape. Taking a timid step into the void, there seems to be a floor beneath me, like walking on tempered glass. It holds, even when I give it a little stomp. Stomp, stomp. I try my luck and take a few more steps. Still solid ground. I look to the sky, then behind me, up at the strange hospital. If I left this place only to find nothing out there, would I be able to make my way back? It's not like I could leave a trail of breadcrumbs. My gaze returns to the blank horizon. Should I? I wouldn't if I were you. It's Death! Hello, Death! I turn back to see a figure in dark clothing standing in the entrance. I'm not sure what to say, so I just stare back in silence. A skull mask covers their face and they're carrying a comically large scythe. This can't be. Sup? Are you the Grim Reaper? What's it look like? Yep, probably safe to assume this is Death, the same one Scarlet was talking about. You gonna introduce yourself? Okay, we're gonna stick with the antisocial plan. No thanks. No, that's okay. If I'm talking to the literal Grim Reaper right now, it seems kinda dangerous to try to act friendly. I should keep my distance. Stop fucking around and tell me your name. Eek! Okay, I'll cooperate. Let's be friends! I'm Ashley. Just Ash is fine. Ash! Sick name, I'm jealous. I can't tell if they're being sarcastic, but it makes me a little happy to hear it either way. Oh! Scarlet was taking me to meet you. Did she tell you to come find me? Nah. Then why? You snubbed the other two. I wanted to see what kind of person you were. It sounds like there's really only the four of us here then. Can I ask you another question? What's out there? Oblivion? The way they said it, I'm inclined to believe them. Does that mean I'll die if I leave this hospital? What happens if you die in the afterlife? Assuming that's even possible. Would I disappear peacefully into the ether? Or would I be lost wandering the void for the rest of eternity? It's a disturbing thought. On the other hand, walking into the light could be my way out of here. That's what they tell people not to do, right? Don't go into the light! Maybe it's the way back. To the other side of the veil, so to speak. Well, there's only one way to find out. This feels like a test, but I have no idea what the right answer is. What should I do? Okay, I'm going to save here, and we're going to go. And then we're going to come back here, because I think this might be the death route, potentially. But for now, let's leave. Sayonara. I decide to take my chances out there. If I want to live, I should do the opposite of whatever death says, right? I grab my IV and pull it along, stepping further into the void. Everyone who goes out there hasn't come back. I hesitate. Is that supposed to be a good or bad thing? Neither. Just final. So if you're leaving, you'd better be sure about it. Leave. Sorry, I'm the kind of person who has to see things for themselves. Don't say I didn't warn you. And the ads are starting soon, so we're gonna BRB and then come back and see what lies beyond the void. We're back, gamers, and we have a void to explore. Let's go. Don't say I didn't warn you. I leave death and the strange hospital behind. The ground is flat and even, making it easy to roll my IV stand along beside me. It's cumbersome having to take it with me, but I consider it like my lifeline at this point. A reminder of where I'm trying to get back to. I may not have had the greatest life, but that doesn't mean I can so easily embrace the afterlife. As long as you're still alive, things can change. There's still hope even in a hopeless situation. Following the light must be the way out. I'm sure of it. Sure is peaceful. I wonder how long it goes on for. The only sounds to be heard are of rolling wheels and my footsteps. Even the air is completely still. A little eerie, but I don't let that deter me. The hospital is a speck on the horizon now. It's almost impossible to spot in the vast white void. I really won't be able to make my way back there if I continue on. But I already decided on this. I keep walking, one foot in front of the other. How long have I been out there? Oh no, my IV's going down. My perception of time is off. I can tell from the amount of fluid left in my IV that I've been going for longer than I thought. I look around and realize I don't know which direction the hospital is in anymore. It's the same blank white nothingness in all directions. I just have to keep walking. I think of my familiar hospital bed. Not the one I woke up in this morning. Was it morning? How long ago was that? How long have I been dead? This isn't real. There's no explanation for an endless white void like this. No one told me what I should do in this kind of situation. I want to see my parents again. It's been so long since they visited. Why aren't they out here looking for me? Will anyone look for me now that I'm gone? I realize I don't remember the last time I checked my IV. It's completely empty. I... I don't need it. Oh no, Ash. Ash. I don't need it. I feel fine. Just have to keep walking. I pull the IV out. No use keeping it in there now. Blood drips from my arm and onto the pure white ground. Strangely enough, my first thought is how those drops could have worked as my breadcrumbs. I would have run out of blood if I tried that. I leave the IV stand behind and continue on my way. This place is starting to get to me. I'm losing touch with my senses. All I can think of is how much I want to wake up in my hospital room. Hi, Nocti! Hello, hello, hello! Isn't that pathetic? I always dreamed of being able to walk out of the hospital, and now I want nothing more than to be back there. your lovely presence is starting to hype me, Nocti. No, I'm here because I walked out of the hospital in the first place. Huh? But didn't I die? Huh. Nothing makes sense anymore. It hurts. I'm so lonely. Wait, it hurts? There's this burning sensation. I look down at my arms. The skin is... Pieces of me are flaking off and dissolving into the light. Maybe she is a vampire. What is this? Oh no! Oh, girly! What's happening to me? It hurts! Someone help! I don't want to die! I don't want to die alone like this! Oblivion. That's right, they warned me. But who? Who was it who said that? Where are the nurses? Where is anyone? It's too bright, I can't see! Someone help me! I'm so alone, please. My cries didn't reach anyone. Without knowing what it meant, I'd walked straight into oblivion. I felt my body disintegrate into the ether, piece by piece. Not even a pile of ashes remained. Oh no, she returned to ash! Yes, Cozy Grove is really good, Nocti. Highly recommend it. I played it on Switch. It's really, really good. Bad ending. Wham. Wham. Okay. Oh. Oh! Oh! It's updated the screen showing them coming to see me in hospital! Look it! Look it! We've got Scarlet visiting us now, and we've got Celadon visiting us. Okay, let's get our best MB Def to come visit us too. Let's get them all here. Everyone's coming to the hospital. We're gonna hang out. Alright, everyone's coming along. Okay, let's try and continue the Def route. Shouldn't you already know my name? If you don't want to tell me, then forget it. They're turning away. That's not good. I still need information from them. Wait, I'll tell you! If you tell me what this place is. Bargaining is definitely not my strong suit. Def shifts their weight, glaring at me from behind their mask. It's the afterlife, dumbass. Right. I should probably stop trying to play it smart. I don't have the charisma for this. I'm Ashley, but just Ash is fine. Yeah, Nocti, I feel that in my bones. But yeah, I hope you enjoy Cozy Grove. It's really good, though it does deal with death, so keep that in mind while playing it. I think that surprised a few people who were like, yay, a cozy game with bears, and then the game was like, yes, a cozy game with bears, but also death. Ash, sick name, I'm jealous. You snubbed the other two. I want to see what kind of person you were. What's out there? Oblivion. Do 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 do. Don't go into the light. We're gonna go back inside. I turn back to face Death. Oblivion sounds scary. Thanks for warning me. Whatever. I followed Death back inside. Yes, heroic is my fave launcher. Once we enter the hospital, neither of us says anything. Death leads the way to the elevator, and I trail a few feet behind. They press the button, then stare at the door in silence. They wanted me to follow them, right? I can't really tell. Unsure of what to do with myself, I just stand there awkwardly. Maybe I should say something. She's just like us. She's got anxiety. Oh, I can say cool scythe. Yeah, we're winning, gamers. Cool scythe. Is it like real or... Idiot. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, she's so cute. Mamma mia. Isono Italian friend. Oh, yeah, I picked it up because it was free, but it doesn't seem like my cup of tea at all. But honestly, Mario with guns would be baller. I wish it was like that. The elevator finally arrives. It's empty this time. Death walks in, then turns back to face me. You coming? Yeah, sure. Bing bong. My elevator ride with Death is almost as awkward as the one with Celadon and Scarlet. At least the floor is clear of coins this time. But now I'm right back where I started. Although this makes sense now that I think of it. Have we got any hearts with Death? We haven't. Scarlet brought me down here to introduce me to Death, so this must be where they normally hang out. Where else would they take me? Death stretches their arms and slings their scythe back over their shoulders casually. I pull my IV a little closer out of a sudden sense of anxiety. Let's chill out here. In front of the elevator? Scarlet's waiting for me back there, and I don't want to deal with her just yet. Yeah. I got 7 nights as well, but it might just be gacha. I know nothing about 7 nights. Do let me know if it's gacha or not. They gestured down the hall, towards where Scarlet was trying to lead me before. Their room, I guess. How do you know she's back there? I know where everyone is. I'm deaf. Fair point. And now I'm wondering if them stopping me from leaving was less of a coincidence and more intentional. Protective anyway. Protective even. Protective Death. Protective Grim Reaper. Oh my god, it's just like a date with Death. Is it weird to think that Death did me a favour back there? I'm still not sure whether to be afraid of them. Why are your eyes so big? That's just how I'm drawn, Death. Go easy on me. Huh? You've got, like, a deer in headlights look? You scared or something? I just look like this. Your, eye sockets are huge too. I mean, I know it's just a mask, but... You got me there, Ash. Oh, yeah, we got another heart with her. With them. They laughed. I made Death laugh. Yay! Senpai noticed us. It's a good thing being on Death's side here, right? Right? The mask and hood do well to hide their face for the most part, but I can see a little bit of skin from the side. This side that doesn't have curls bursting out of it, at least. Grim Reapers don't normally have skin, do they? Or skeleton gloves. Though I guess I've seen plenty of humanoid Shinigami-type characters in fiction. Oh, they're a weeb, they're just like us. Whatever. Reapers, Death Gods, Shinigami, no matter what you call them, they're not real. Except I thought the same thing about the afterlife, and whoopsie, here I am. The elevator dings and Celadon steps out into the hall with us. Called Dark Side Detective, that looks like my kind of game. Oh, I think I might have that one. Let me look it up. Give me a second. It's really familiar. Oh no, I actually just closed the browser window. I can't do that. I'm allergic to closing things. You see, Dark Side Detective. Oh yeah, the pixely one. Yeah. I feel like I maybe have it on Heroic. Let me see. Let me turn off the filters. Do do do. Oh yeah, I do. I do. I've got it from Epic. Let me know what you think of it, Nocti, if you recommend it. It looks super fun. I like the pixely style a lot. I'm very intrigued by it. Oh, also, Nocti, there's a game free on Steam right now, which I think might be your cup of tea. Let me check how to spell it. Deponia. Here we go. Let me get the link. It's called Deponia, and it's got this really nice Monkey Island LucasArts type style. It looks really good, and it's totally free for a limited time. Yeah, Deponia. Yeah. Or Deponia. Sorry, I can't spell. Let me pop the link in the chat. Totally free right now. And it looks super good. Like, the art style is so good. It's all, like, hand-animated looking. I'm very intrigued by it. It looks really fun. Looking forward to giving it a spin. It does seem to be very true to the Monkey Island style, so if that's your kind of game, you'll probably enjoy it. If it's not, you might not. Yeah, I love point-and-click adventures too. Yeah. Yeah, I love point-and-click adventures. I love using my rubber chicken to solve puzzles. The elevator dings and Celadon steps out into the hall with us. Hi, Ash. Hey. I feel a little guilty for running off when I could have helped him before. I didn't expect to see him again so soon. But he doesn't seem to mind. He's preoccupied picking up another handful of coins. How much time is left for my trial? Not much. Could you tell me in seconds? Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Oh, Nocti, same here. Some of my first video games were the Monkey Island ones, and honestly, the best of memories. It was such a fun time. No worries, Nocti. Always happy to help. They stress the words a little more with each pause. It's eerie how frightening they can sound. Tick-tock. 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 Fine. Okay, I'm off then. Once Celadon is out of sight, Death speaks up again. You're the least annoying person here. So far, anyway. Thanks? We might as well head in. They sigh in full exasperation as they trudge down the hall after Celadon. It's kind of funny thinking Death doesn't want to be here just as much as me. Until I remember they're supposed to be my ticket out of this place. The room I followed Death into was a morgue. A morgue with an absurd amount of coins neatly stacked in it, but a morgue nonetheless. Scarlet was here, just like Death expected, so was Celadon, of course, though he shuffled past us pretty quickly. He wasn't finished bringing his coins in from the hall. As much as I felt uneasy at the thought of being in a morgue, the whole thing felt surreal to me. Normally, bodies would be stored in these drawers. But considering the type of place this is, a strange hospital in the middle of a pure white void, who knows what's actually stored in there? I think knowing it could truly be anything makes it less scary. If it's something I could never reasonably guess, why bother worrying about it at all? Oh, Ashley, I see you found Death on your own. Yeah. I feel a little guilty for ditching her, but I guess she's not mad. Well, how's your bargaining going? You haven't been able to get Death to speak to you yet, have you? No, we talked. They laughed at my joke. Death's like, no I didn't. Don't call me out. Oh, Nocti, go get yourself some food. Don't worry. Hey, stream will be here when you're back. Go get some food, okay? Go get your blood sugar up and I'll see you when you're back, okay? Look after yourself, okay? Take care of yourself first and foremost, okay? They laughed? Making fun of poor Ashley, aren't you? Laughing at a disabled girl. Now that's low, even for you, Scarlet. It's not always about my disabilities. She's not listening to me at all. And what does being disabled have to do with anything? Death leans closer to me, speaking quietly into my ear. See, this is exactly what I didn't want to deal with. Oh, yes, Nocti, I've got on my list. I haven't played it yet, but I really need to. It's not like I don't get where they're coming from. Scarlet probably means well, but yeesh. Ashley, are you friendly with Def? Yes, we're buddies now. Yay. Are Def and I friends now? I want to say yes. Yeah, we're pals. I think we get along. It took weeks to get them to even respond to me. That's rather impressive. There's a hint of jealousy in her voice. She huffs, shifting her weight. So, Def, what is it about Ashley that you like so much? Aren't you supposed to be impartial? Def remains silent, walking away from us and towards Celadon's coin pile. They watch as Celadon bumbles back into the room, carrying another stack of coins. Time's up, Donnie. Donnie? That's kinda cute. Please stop calling me that. Only my mum calls me Donnie. Scarlet strides over to us, indignant. Excuse me, our conversation was not over. Actually, it was. It's Donnie's turn now. Just tell him he failed and get it over with already. Please don't do that. I worked really hard. I'm gonna go with pretty awful RNG because we know Def's a gamer. Oh, you're a gamer? Yep. I've never seen what happens if it goes for tails. Hey Ash, heads or tails? Let's go for tails this time. Sorry, Celadon. Tails, like Scarlet said. I just want this to be over. It's too cruel. They flip the coin. Tails. You lose, Celadon. Come on, that's not fair. His voice wavers. I think he might cry, which is probably Def's aim with this. Crushing his spirit, giving him hope only to snuff it right back out? What do they gain from toying with people like that? Celadon's, done a lot of these, right? Yeah. So why can't you just release his soul already? He's tried pretty hard, right? He's got plenty of time. What do you mean? Def heads up to look at the hourglasses. Do. Yippee, the hourglass drawer. Oh, I love little Celadon on the floor and Scarlet just looking like mildly ready to fight. Def asked me to stick around after everyone left. Oh, hell yeah, we're making progress. I was still taking it in, going from being alive to dead to effectively dead. As a member of society, at least. Is that what makes revival technically possible? The fact that we're not literally dead yet? If our time is running out, does that mean our lack of social life is going to kill us? Oh my god. I have so many questions. Namely, why is Def paying special attention to me? Is it really only because I went off on my own before? I decided. I'm not going to make you work for an explanation like the others. Why is that? Because I'm not sure how much time you have left. They're not sure? How can you not be sure? Don't I have an hourglass? Nope. What does that mean? But everyone has one, right? You showed us Celadon's and you gave Scarlet hers? You don't have one. It's not in the drawer. Well, there's a lot of drawers. Maybe you looked in the wrong one. Nah, this happens every now and then. It just means something else is serving that function in its place. So that's why I'm getting special attention, huh? I'm an outlier. I'm no good at making friends after all. They're only interested in me because I'm some kind of freak show. Okay, so I do have some type of hourglass, just not a normal one, right? Yep. And we won't know how much time I have left until I find that hourglass? Yep. This is bad. Doesn't this mean I can die at any second? Relax. Since you just got here, I'm sure you have a couple of days before it runs out. Days? Don't stress over it. All dying means is that you can't go back to the real world anymore. Because I'd be dead! Yeah, but it's not like you'll keel over the second it runs out. It's still the afterlife. You're saying I'll be stuck here if I don't revive in the next few days? Pretty much, yep. No way. Why does everyone else get so much longer than me? Is it because in the real world I'm hospitalized? Well, I'm stuck in the hospital here, too. And I'll be stuck for an eternity if I don't pass one of Death's impossible trials. I'd better get on this. As soon as possible. Could you give me a trial, please? Sure. I prepare for the worst, but Dev doesn't say anything. So, the trial? I gotta think of one first. Hang on, I'm thinking. This is my thinking face. Oh, okay. In the meantime, wanna play video games? Sure! Hell yeah, I do. I love playing video games with Dev. Sure, why not? Passing the time with escapism, just like I've always done. Cool, follow me. Boom, 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 boom. And we're back in the gamer den! Hey, it's the gamer morgue. It's my room. How'd you deck it out so fast? Snacks on the floor, controllers near the beanbags. Magic, don't worry about it. We're really gonna play video games? Nocti, have you eaten? Are you feeling... Are you sitting down? Are you resting? Take it easy. Give yourself time to get your blood sugar levels back up. As much as I love having you in streams, and don't get me wrong, you are a delight and always a highlight to see, make sure you're looking after yourself, okay? No trading your blood sugar for stream time, okay? No, Nocti! No. Go eat food, go eat food. I'm tutting at you. Go get yourself something to bring your blood sugar up right now, okay? Okay, promise? Alright, go. I'm getting a little excited now. The only games I had in the hospital were for my favourite childhood handheld. Dev strides over to the controllers and picks one of them up. We're gonna play GTA 5. Okay, promise. Good, Nocti. Look after yourself. Your health is so important. GTA? Glorious Devil's Avarice. Have you not heard of that? Oh, the kids down the street had one of those games. I watched them play it, the Sintown one, I think? Yeah, that's the old one. 5's cooler. It's got way better graphics. How do you play? It's single player, you just watch. Yahoo! Ah well, I guess watching her saves me the hand cramps, but I guess I wouldn't get hand cramps while I'm here, would I? If I really did get stuck here forever, at least I'd be able to play games as much as I wanted. And we've seen this. Oh, look at them gaming. Oh, she's offering us a controller. They're offering us a controller. Let's take it. Gaming time. Yeah, thanks. And then I go and I obey the traffic laws like a good citizen. And Def is busy coding on their laptop. Do you get internet here? Nah. Let's play Def's game. Can't hurt to try. Reaper's pickup. Just checking, I don't think the actual content of the game has changed. Just giving it a couple of token tries so Def doesn't think we don't like their game. Alright, let's give up now. Cool game, Def. I give up. I don't have the patience for this. Scarlet is currently in the drawer. What if I say nothing? Let's try say nothing. This isn't really my problem. It's Celadon's trial, so it's up to him, not me. Uninterested in seeing any more of this unfold, I decide to walk out of the morgue. That felt bad. I won't lie. I take the elevator to the upper floors. I considered the stairwell, but it's not like I have anything to prove. Convenience wins out. I know I should probably feel bad leaving Scarlet locked up like that, but I genuinely doubt there's anything I can do about it. From the way Celadon was talking, I'm not sure he can be convinced. Rather, I think he's decided to double down and can't be convinced. These people are strangers to me. We just happen to be stuck in the same place. Maybe this is just me doubling down too. Either way, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I climb back into bed, hoping the residual stress of that experience will fade away in time. I don't think this was the right choice, gang. I don't get to rest for long before the door is pushed aside by a gloved hand. Death's in her room! Why are you in here? Their tone is flat, almost accusatory. But I can tell it's a genuine question. This is just how they talk. It's my room. Well, the one I woke up in anyway. I don't know, I feel like I can relax here. It's a little lacking in personality. Yeah, well, I can't do magic like you. You could learn. I can't tell if they're joking. They mount their scythe again just to rub it in, I guess. You know, I don't get you. Most people would freak out and try to rescue Scarlet, but you just walked away. It's not my trial. What if I was testing you? Okay, did I pass? Not telling. Death drifts out of my line of sight and over to the window. I roll over to face them. You don't even have any video games in here. Aren't you bored? Not really. I'm kinda used to lying in a hospital bed with nothing to do. Death flips her mask up to look at me again. Yay! More time with Death! Okay, Nocti. Yeah, have you had proper food now? Have you had proper food? I get it though, I get it. The ADHD brain lies, so it's like caffeine can replace food. It cannot, it cannot. What was the hospital like? Can I ask? You just did. Yes, I'm good now. Okay, I'm glad, Nocti. Good job eating food. Well, I'm curious. My options are lonely, comfortable, or mixed bag. I'm gonna go with lonely because it feels the most real. Fusion Flare, welcome to the cat family! Welcome on in, good to see you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Let's go for lonely because I feel like that's the most true to what we know about Ash. It was lonely, I guess. Huh. Were you always antisocial or did being in the hospital make you that way? Good question. I wonder if I would have had a normal social life had I at least gotten to go to high school. There's no way I would have been popular, but I probably would have had a best friend or two. That's what happens on TV, at least. I had friends when I was a kid, but those relationships were kinda circumstantial. Just other kids my age that I could hang out with. In the hospital, I was always surrounded by people, but I was only numbers and letters on a chart to them. An utterly replaceable patient, even to the ones who were nice to me. Death considers my words in silence. That's pretty sad. Oh! Okay, we've maxed our bond with Death. We're making good progress. You didn't ask me just to make fun of me, did you? Nah, just curious, like I said. Death always seems to come looking for me whenever I go off on my own. Are they really just curious, or do they only want someone to gawk at? They let me play GDA, though. I can't imagine they ever did that for Scarlet or Celadon. Actually, do those two even know about Death's room? Maybe I'm the only one who's seen it. Yay! I want to smooch them! I want to smooch Death! In every game, I wish to smooch the Reaper. It's almost like we're actually becoming friends. Is that something I should be happy about? I don't hate their company. I wonder if I'm allowed to ask what Death's life is like too. Would they even tell me? It's your turn. What? I told you a little about myself. Now you go. What am I supposed to say? I don't know. Have you always been here? Secret. How'd you learn magic? Also secret. Do you want to be friends? Oh, what? What? Oh my god. I got through to them. We're winning, gamers. We're winning. Caught them off guard with that one. Pew pew. You must be pretty desperate if you're trying to befriend death itself. Their little shit-eating grin, I love them so much. But you're the one who followed me to my room. Are you sure you don't want to be friends? What? I'm just... Celadon's trial is going on in my room, so I don't have anything better to do. Okay, I'll hang out with you. Death walks around the side of the bed, then takes a seat at the end, facing the window. They're like a cat. I imagine if they had a tail, it'd be thumping the sheet slightly with annoyance. What should we do? You could keep trying to beat Reaper's pickup. Anything but that, please. You saying the game I made you isn't any fun? I mean, I'd give it a chance if there was room for error. Losing after one mistake is brutal. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards, man! Or you could give me a cheat button. Huh? But the order's the same every time. I'd be showing you the answer. Well, what if you only showed a few cards? But if I make it too easy, it loses replayability. Then just randomize the card order. That would make it more balanced. You weren't trying to make a game that was fair and balanced in the first place, though, were you? Suicune, like the legendary dog from Pokemon? Hell yeah, I want to smooch them too. Not for a trial, I wasn't. We continue laughing and chatting together for a while. Death is starting to seem like kind of a normal person to me. They pull out the Pain Boy and we take turns picking out cards in order to try and complete a run together. It's pretty fun as a co-op game, especially when you know your partner's out to pick the wrong card. I never had anyone to play games with me like this in the hospital. Well, when I look around, I'm still in a hospital room. But it feels kind of warm and friendly now. I'm grateful to have this experience, yay! We suffer a devastating loss after finally reaching the last suit. Dev stuffs the game back in their pocket, promising me they'll add new game modes next time. What should we do now? Dunno. What do people normally do to pass time? You're asking me? Why do I gotta come up with everything around here? I'm technically a guest. That means it's your job to entertain me, right? You said this was your room. Yeah, but I still say I'm your guest. Fine, fine. I'll entertain you. Want to hear a ghost story? Sure. Death waves their hand and a shade comes down over one of the windows. The room dims, but not by much. They shine a light on the shade, then wave their hand in front of it. Shadow puppets? Shh, it's starting. Oh, this is so cute already. Long ago, a kid named Mauve ended up here in the afterlife, so we got Celadon, who is married to Chartreuse. We've got Scarlet, who sometimes goes by Rouge, and we've got Mauve. There's theming here, I don't know what it means though. Long ago, a kid named Mauve ended up here in the afterlife. Okay, this is a he, so maybe it's not Death. He was small, one of the smallest to ever come here. His parents didn't love him, see? Aww. In the real world, he had it rough. Starved, kicked, neglected. But he was a little trooper. All that traumatic shit he went through just made him strong. Made him smarter than any other pampered kid his age. He didn't trust adults, so he ran away from all the other souls in the afterlife. One by one, those souls started disappearing. They'd figured out the secret to revival, the secret to leaving this place. Bib Mauve wasn't interested in leaving. His life was shit, and being a kid, he had no power to change it. So he stayed. And everyone left him behind? Yep. They never even knew he was there, and he preferred it that way. Oh, maybe this is their backstory. Over the years, other souls started making their home in the afterlife like him. Mauve got older, braver. All that childhood trauma, he thought he was over that. He showed himself for the first time to his fellow souls who rejected the real world just like him. Having been there the longest, he thought he could become their leader, show them how to live. Yeah, it is. It is. Right, Nocti, it is. But those assholes ended up treating him the same as the adults from back then. Oh no. Yeah, pretty heartbreaking stuff. What a betrayal. They didn't let it get him down. They all disappeared after that. You mean they revived? He'd been rejected ever since he was born. He knew no one would ever save him. So instead he punished all the souls who had something to go back to, turning them all to ash. Some say mob spirit still haunts these very halls. Boo! Okay, maybe it's them, maybe not, I don't know. Next time on Reaper's Creek, exactly, Nocti. Ah, don't jump scare me! You look so serious, I couldn't resist. Because you just got to the interesting part. Why did Permov have to become a villain? That's cause in reality, no one's nice like you. Huh? You think I'm nice? Just an example. You wouldn't have become a vengeful ghost if you hadn't been treated like shit his whole life. A tale of rejection, huh? But its setting is here. That story is, you made it up, right? Depends on if you believe in ghosts. Am I technically a ghost? I mean, this is the afterlife. Do you believe in yourself? Not at all, not one bit. I love the zero hesitation there. Damn it, Ash. I've been able to make Death laugh a lot today. It's almost like they like me or something. Anyway, I shouldn't leave Donnie and Scarlet alone for much longer. Alright, the trial. Death is supposed to be the officiator, but they still came to appear to hang out with me. Not that there was much reason to watch. I just realised that we've been having this fun little teehee ghost story. While Scarlet is currently locked in the morgue. Oh, whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Might still be a while before he calls it. I'll come with you. Stalker. You're one to talk. We're besties now. Death continues to poke fun at me the entire way to the elevator. I must be fun to scare because every corner we turn they do something to make me jump. Sudden movements, yelling, ghost! Pointing down the hall each time we turned a corner like, did you just see that? I wish I could say they didn't get me out every time, but I'm pretty easy to startle. Whoopsie. Not that I'm at all afraid of ghosts or anything. We're just messing around. I think Death hasn't really had anyone to hang out with like this, so they might be a little excited. I know because that's how I feel too. Oh, I'm so perceptive. I'm so cute. I would have given anything to have a friend my age to run around the hospital at night with, but there was no one else around. Imagine the mischief I could have gotten up to if I was a little healthier or less surrounded by elderly folks. Then again, if I was healthier, I would need to stay in the hospital in the first place. When we get into the elevator, Death presses every single button. Gotta check every floor for paranormal activity, they claim. Just to ease my fears. I think they're stalling. Why bother checking in on Celadon in the first place? If he wanted to end the trial, wouldn't he come crying to death on his own? But I guess it's their one job and all, giving people trials. They probably have to be somewhat responsible. I wonder who they answer to anyway. God? I'll have to remember to ask them later. Assuming we ever make it out of this elevator. Oops. Bing! When we finally reach the morgue, Celadon is staring up at the wall of metal drawers where Scarlet is. How you feeling, Donnie? Your conscience eating away at you yet? Miss Scarlet hasn't said anything. I thought she must have fallen asleep, but that would be odd, wouldn't it? We can't sleep here. There's no way she would have just... Scarlet. Death mounts her scythe, rising up to the drawer they locked her in. Scarlet, you still in there? No response. Oh, I don't like this. It hasn't been that long, and I've been talking to her this whole time. Death drifts back down to her level, then lands beside me. Should we open it? She could be faking it. If we open it, she might attack us. Yeah, knowing Scarlet, I don't doubt that she'd plan something like this, no matter how much it might worry us. We didn't worry over her when she got tossed in there to begin with. Do you think she's okay? Celadon's words might express concern, but his expression is hollow. Well, it's not like she got out. She's either ignoring us or Donnie killed her. Huh? It's like Schrodinger's cat. Until we open the box, she's both alive and dead at the same time. It's one or the other. Technically, she was already dead and alive being in this afterlife. But she can't be dead. Her hourglass wasn't anywhere close to running out. Celadon's right. It hasn't been that long at all, really. And even if her hourglass did run out, Death said her soul would stick around. She just wouldn't be able to revive anymore. Scarlet must be desperate to get out. So she's holding her breath, waiting for us to open the door so she can escape. That must be it, right, Scarlet? Well, only one way to find out. Death flies over our heads and knocks on the metal door. Okay, Scarlet, I'll pause the trial and let you out a minute, just to stretch your legs and all. All you have to do is say the word, speak now or forever rest in peace. I don't think that's how the saying goes. Excuse me, Ash, I was trying to get Scarlet to correct me. Silence. Scarlet, are you there? Celadon and I exchange looks. If she's not responding even to me, then could it really mean... Okay, I'm opening it. When Death opened the drawer, dark black flecks of dust rained down, scattering on the pristine white floor. And Scarlet was nowhere to be seen. The drawer was empty. There was only ash. Ash where Scarlet once was. Her soul turned to ash. Wait, what the oh, okay, what? Oh no. Oh no. Just like in Death's story. Mauve, the spirit that haunted these halls who punished the souls who had something to go back to. He'd gotten Scarlet. Just like that, she was gone. Scarlet, who I'd only just met this morning. Scarlet, who'd taken the time to explain what this place was. She tried to help me. I ignored her. I turned away from her when she needed help. I thought it was none of my business. I didn't know. I didn't know that she'd... Words failed me. Instead, I was gripped by guilt and fear. Scarlet? That was the one she was in, wasn't it? Where is she? It was a different door, was it? Panicked questions spill out of him as I stare at the scattered remains of our friend. No, this isn't something you'd let happen to a friend. None of us have the right to call ourselves Scarlet's friend. Congratulations, Celadon. There's a waver in Death's voice. I guess you win. You're giving it to him? What else am I supposed to throw at him? He went through with this one to the end. It's only fair, right? Yeah, fair's fair. You win, Celadon. Why does Death sound so shaken? They must not have expected this either. I won? Celadon's expression is just as distant and hollow as before. I won my trial. I did it, Ash. After so many years, I can finally revive. I can't manage a response. He's looking right through me. Death leads us out of the morgue and down the hallway. Oh no, this isn't gonna go well. No one's ever won a trial before. You're the first, Donnie. Really? I guess all my perseverance finally paid off. He's smiling, but Scarlet is dead. The elevator will take you out of here. I don't know exactly how it works, so good luck figuring it out. What? The elevator? I never would have guessed. He's really leaving. He'll really get to revive. Even though Scarlet's soul ended up like that, Celadon is leaving with a smile on his face. Celadon steps into the elevator with the same vacant, hollow stare. I can finally... I can get back to my life now. Oh, I'm not sure that Celadon did join the Johto League. And then he was gone. Deaf? Scarlet. Mauve got her, didn't he? That was just a story. Their tone is dark and assertive. You don't really believe in ghosts, do you? Come on, I made that shit up. Then why did she... What happened to her? Why won't you answer me? Is it something you're not supposed to say? Is it against the rules? Are you following orders from God? There is no God. Huh? Look around, Ash. It's just you and me now. We're the only ones here. Yep, me too, Nocti, me too. Oh yeah. I guess that was silly of me. To think something like God exists. No matter how much I prayed when I was younger, I never got better. When did I stop praying anyway? Maybe when it became too painful to kneel at my bedside? I always found believing in a higher power to be a little comforting. It was a nice idea thinking someone would save me if I only pledged my allegiance and asked. But that never happened. How silly. Scarlet didn't have anyone to save her either. She died so that Celadon could leave this place. Her soul is gone now. She's really just gone. Is the elevator really the way out? Yeah, why, you sick of me? No, What's gonna happen to me? What'll happen if I don't revive? You worried about turning to ash? I nod weakly. Well, you're already ash. I'm serious. Sorry. Death flips her mask up and looks at me. Alright, I'll ask you this. Do you want to go back to the real world or stay here? I want to stay here. But I'm gonna say revive. Just in case that gets me a solo ending. I want to go back. I'm too scared of what will happen to my soul if I stay here. In that case, let me ease your fears. Come with me. Confused, I follow them out of the morgue and towards the stairwell. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Death talks to me over their shoulder as we climb the steps. There are 3 ways to have your soul released from this place. The first is the elevator. Like I said, I don't know how it works, but I know it's the only path to revival. Hydration. Drinking the liquid, getting hydrated. Drinking the liquid, getting hydrated. Is Celadon gonna be able to get to work? Should we try to help him? Nah, it's something you gotta do on your own. We won't be able to solve it for him. We reach the first floor. Death pushes the door open, holding it for me. What's the second way out? The front entrance? Yep, that'd be Oblivion. I already warned you about that one. Don't know what exactly happens out there either, but it can't be good. I bet you'd lose your mind. There's a lot of things Death doesn't seem to know. More than I expected. The third is despair. Is that what happened to Scarlet? Yeah. The pile of ashes we saw flashes in my mind. My steps slow to a stop as I try to process the image. Her soul was reduced to that? Death takes me by the hand and leads me to the front desk. That's not supposed to happen to you if your hourglass is still going, when you still have a hope of reviving. My guess is, if you die in the real world, your soul can't remain in this afterlife. So, Scarlet's disappearing act must mean, well, maybe her body unexpectedly shut down in real life, like by suicide or something. Don't say that. Sorry, it was just an example. They bring me around to the desk to the computer. They press a button to turn it on, holding a few keys down on the keyboard as they do so. I'm showing you this, but you can't tell another soul, got it? There isn't another soul to tell. In the future, I mean. Promise? Yeah, promise. They turn the monitor towards me. Welcome to the afterlife. Please do not despair. At this time, your death is merely a social one. It is likely the world has not been kind to you. This space was created as a place of relaxation and recovery for lost souls, made serve as respite until you are ready to move on. Beware the front exit, for it leads to oblivion. This is the path for those who choose to abandon society and commit to isolation. To return to your life, you need only enter the elevator. Carry the hope to connect to others in your heart, and the exit will reveal itself to you. Without love, it cannot be seen. We are praying for your peaceful revival. It's what you were supposed to see when you first got here. The truth of this place. I have to keep it under wraps or everyone starts getting ideas. But since I freaked out with my ghost story, I figured I owe you an explanation. What's this supposed to explain? I feel more confused than ever. I don't know where to start. Okay, well, I'll answer whatever questions you have if it helps. Ask me anything. Oh. Who wrote that message? Nah, it came from before my time. Before their time? Is there more than one death? Who wrote it? Who is this we? Dunno, doesn't say. That screen though makes this place sound kinda welcoming, doesn't it? I nod slowly. Whoever wrote it didn't think about the reality the souls they collected here would face. They created a type of hell, whether they planned to or not. Hell? Do they mean things were even more difficult when everyone knew this truth? What about the trials? This message doesn't say anything about them. Yeah, that's 'cause I made them up. If that's true, did Scarlet die for nothing? I don't want to believe that. It says all you need is the hope to connect to others. Right. I've never seen this supposed way out, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. So it doesn't matter that Celadon won his trial. Hey, he earned his hint at least. I can't solve the elevator shit for him. They broke him and then Scarlet died. Isn't that murder? She didn't just die, she was killed. Why keep it a secret? Def, why did you hide all this from everyone? Here we go. What do you think happens when all these social rejects end up in such a cozy place, free from the stress of their shitty lives? It's my job to make it miserable enough that they actually want to leave. Is it because of what happened to Mauve? I told you I made that up. Learn to separate fiction from reality, dumbass. Okay, the ads are about to run, so we'll BRB and be back shortly. We are so back. Okay, let's keep going, I feel like we've got to be close, right? I told you I made that up. Learn to separate fiction from reality, dumbass. It's important. I need to know if you're trying to do it to help people get back to their lives sooner or to hurt them. I don't know anymore. I give them trials and they can choose between oblivion or figuring out the elevator on their own. I'd say most people who've come through here do actually make it out the elevator. Yeah, and I guess you warned me about going outside for a reason. Exactly. Ask me anything. You promise I won't die? Oh, that's the red font. Oh no. You promise I won't die if I stay here? Yeah, you won't die. That's not supposed to happen anyway. This place is meant to heal lost souls, rehabilitates them so they can prepare to go back to the real world and have a social life again. If it's supposed to heal us, then what about Scarlet? He's dead. Why do you care so much about her all of a sudden? Because she died. I could have helped her. I should have done something. I acted like it wasn't my problem. What's done is done. She sucked anyway. Why are you acting like you don't care? You've been nice to me. I know you're not a heartless person. Well, maybe you're wrong about me. I'm deaf. I can't relate to humans. I don't believe you. Why are you being so damn stubborn? You showed me that message so that I'd be able to leave if I wanted to. Because you knew I was scared. If you were a heartless person, you would have kept the truth to yourself. If there's some other reason you decided to tell me, I mean, why would you care about someone like me anyway? To be honest, I'm kind of sick of coming up with trials all the time. You are? Yeah, there's only so many torture scenarios I can come up with before I start repeating myself. That Donnie was a tough nut to crack. I ended up giving him longer, more tedious trials, but that bastard never knew when to quit. Ugh, pain in the ass. I'd rather just chill and play games with someone, and I don't know, you seem like the kind of person to be down for that. Oh, yeah. That's the way I am, huh? I avoid other people. I avoid them and then I have the nerve to act all sad when they're gone. It's not like Scarlet really cared about me either. We were strangers. Death didn't mean to cause her to... They didn't expect that to happen. There was really no way around this. Yeah, I'll just pretend none of that stuff happened. Yippee! We can go back to playing video games. It's either that or revive and wake up in my painful reality. And I couldn't bear that. Not alone. We agreed to head back up to my room for now. Def will have to clean theirs up later, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We can go back to having fun, playing more Reaper's Pickup or something. Maybe Def will tell me another ghost story. Maybe they'll teach me how to do shadow puppets. There's so many fun things we can do here together. Things that are only possible here. The elevator arrives back at the lobby. Uh-oh, uh-oh. But when the doors open... Yeah, I had a feeling. We're met with another pile of ashes. That Celadon? He didn't revive? I can't pull my eyes from Celadon's remains. When people leave through the elevator, they haven't left anything behind before. Uh-oh, indeed. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Mauve is punishing everyone. I told you that's not real. How do I know that? How do I know you're not just saying whatever you think will keep me from leaving? It's not Mauve. But turning souls to ash, you said that's not supposed to happen. You said if they still have time left in their hourglasses, they're supposed to be safe. That message you showed me, it said this was a place of respite. It didn't say anything about this. So why did this happen to Celadon too? I must be next, right? I'm the only human left, so I'm the next target, aren't I? No, you're not. How can you know for sure? How do you know that it isn't Mauve? Because I'm Mauve! Huh? The person standing in front of me changes form before my eyes, losing the mask, the hood, the scythe, until they become nothing more than a scared teenager. Oh no! Oh, the sad skull on their hoodie. I'm sorry, I kept telling you it was fake, but that story was about me. The boy who showed up here when he was a kid, that was me. But you're not an evil ghost. I might as well be. Look what happened because of me. Death is really Mauve? Which means they were never a Grim Reaper at all. They posed as one, handing out trials, rewriting the rules of this place. The mask and those cheap-looking gloves and even the scythe. All parts of their facade. I'd started thinking they seemed like a normal person, and I was frickin' right. Mauve is just another soul who ended up here. A soul who's been here longer than anyone else. That's why there's so much they don't know. They've just been making things up as they go along. I stare down at the pile of ashes on the floor. It's all my fault, I'm sorry. The reason they turned to ash is because That's what happens to people who have no connections left. With nothing tethering them to this world, their soul crumbles to dust. Is it really because you wanted revenge? No, I mean, I don't like these people, but it's not like I want them to die like that. Meaning, they're not a heartless person, they're just in pain like I thought. This place, it's meant to unite the people who were forgotten by society. As if we can all just get along just because we can relate over that. Ah, fucking bullshit. I've seen groups come and go, people getting disillusioned, hurting each other. I thought, if I'll never get to revive, why should any of those assholes? I hated everyone so much. So you made up the trials. Yeah, being deaf and all, it gave him a distraction, so they get the hell out of here and leave me alone. But watching someone's soul crumble like that, even when I thought they deserved it, it scared the shit out of me. I glanced down at where Celadon once was. We did this to him. I'm sorry, alright? It's my fault. Let's take the stairs. Huh? We were going to my room, remember? We don't have to take the elevator. Mauve gives a hesitant nod, then walks with me in the direction of the stairwell. I don't want to think anymore. I don't want to think about what happened to Scarlet and Celadon, or what could happen to me. All that matters right now is the person in front of me. Mauve grew up in this afterlife. It turns out they're only a few years younger than me. As deaf, I thought they must have been at least 100 years old, but they're not. They grew up here playing video games and browsing the web. That's not too different from how I grew up, being sick and confined to my bed most of the time. It made me think, no wonder we get along. If I stayed here with them, maybe we could make things better for ourselves. No more death, no more trials, just relaxation and recovery like this place was meant for. When I reach the door to my room, Mauve speaks up. You know, once this place emptied out, I didn't feel any better. It only made it that much clearer how alone I really am. Aww. Oh, look at their little icon change. Oh no, they've changed Celadon and Scarlet's icons. No, that's illegal. That's illegal. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Nope, gonna pretend we didn't see that. Yeah, I can imagine. I can never revive. Even though I'm not a kid anymore, there's still not much I can do about my shitty life. I'm black and trans. Our country's made it crystal fucking clear I'm not welcome in it, you know? Confirmed trans! Ah, that's right. I thought we'd all been calling deaf they because they were kinda mysterious. Yep, yeah, no, we saw nothing. We saw nothing, Nocti, right? It's all good. What's it like? When did you... I mean, the Mauve from your story was a boy. Oh yeah. Once I became deaf, I was like, you know what? Fuck gender. Never looked back after that. That's really cool. You think so? I could start calling you they if you want. I don't know if it suits me. Hey, no pressure. Just thought I'd offer. We step into my room, my heart already feeling a little lighter. I think asking everyone to call me they would cause trouble for my doctors. Ash! Ash! You beautiful soul. No, it wouldn't. What? Who cares about your shit doctors? Screw them. They are keeping me alive. But at what cost, Ash? Seriously? Do you think, Huh? How long would I last, realistically? Like, we never found my hourglass, so... I mean, I told you before, you're not going to keel over the second it runs out, so it should be fine. What about yours? How much time do you have left? What, my hourglass? I broke it years ago just to see what would happen. You broke it? Yeah. I just hated seeing it so full. As if my life still had so much potential. What a fucking joke. You haven't gotten tired of being in this place even after so long? Well, it's not perfect. The souls who end up here mostly suck. When you came along, I actually thought, finally, someone normal. I don't think I'm normal at all. Hey, neither am I. You know what I mean? Being able to laugh together like this. I don't want this feeling to end. Listen, Ash. This afterlife is like the one place I have any power. It's the one place I get to decide what my life looks like. That's why I don't want to leave. I feel like safe here. Yeah, I know what you mean. My health is so much better. I can do so much more. I think it'd be painful to... I mean, I don't want to go back. Huh? That's right. That's how I felt all along. I was scared before, but if Mauve can survive here for this long, maybe I can too. I want to be like you. I don't want to revive. I want to stay here. I want to stay in this place where I don't have to be sick anymore. Where I can hang out with my new friend. What friend? You, dummy. Yeah, alright. Staying in the afterlife is way better. Who needs the real world? Yeah, so how'd you learn to fly and stuff? I'm kind of worried that Ash is currently pulling herself away from her social connection and is about to become Ash herself and just traumatize the fuck out of Mauve. I'm a bit scared of that. You think I'll give away the secret of magic so easily? Come on, I thought we were friends. I'll teach you if you beat Reaper's pickup. Hey, no fair. This is what I wanted. To stay in this place where I have someone to joke around with. Someone who makes my hospital room feel warm and cozy rather than cold and isolating. Where I can feel like a person instead of a patient. And Mauve doesn't have to be alone anymore either. I'm the one who can help them. It feels so nice to be useful to someone. I felt like a burden for so long. Mauve starts up the game again and shoves it into my hands. I try my best to pick out the first few cards we memorized together. That's funny. My vision won't stay focused. Oh no, the IV's empty. Oh gang. Oh gang. We're in it now. Hey, pick the next card already. Right, which one were we on again? What's wrong with you? It shows it up at the top. Why do I feel so tired all of a sudden? Hey, are you okay? Oh no, the blurring! The blurring! Do not adjust your sets. I don't know. I set the game down on the bed beside me. That's when I see the state of my fingers. Mauve, look. I showed them my hands. It's happening, isn't it? What the hell? Why? It's way too soon for you to... Their eyes stop on my empty IV bag. Shit. Was it that? In plain fucking sight all along. I feel so tired, Mauve. I gotta lie down. Shit! I'm sorry I couldn't finish the game. No, it's okay. There's still a little left. We still have time. It's hard to think. I can't come up with a good response. Don't fucking die on me, Ash. It'd be like I killed you too. My consciousness fades in and out. I feel myself being lifted off the bed, then carried by something. The next thing I know, we're in front of the elevator. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna revive and it'll fix you. It'll fix me? Look, I don't know for sure, but you're not getting better staying here, are you? Let's see, how does this thing... Ah, this button! Okay, look Ash, just press this button and you'll revive. I can't. Sure you can. Just reach up and... I look down at my hands. My fingers have crumbled away. Mauve, I can't. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. I close my eyes. I'm so tired. If I fade away now, will Mauve disappear too? I'll have no one left. They'll end up just like Scarlet and Celadon. And me. Stupid. How stupid, thinking I could live forever. Thinking I could live without pain. I'm so selfish. And now Mauve will... I hear the elevator doors close. Oh! When I open my eyes, Mauve is on their knees in front of me. Oh no, I've got no hands! Oh no, my hands! Oh no! Oh no! You pressed it. We'll revive together now. I thought they weren't able to. Hush, I'm scared. Mauve's voice is shaky. It sounds like they're crying. It's okay. No, it's not. I don't know how to live in the real world. I grew up here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do out there. Hey, that's alright. Neither do I. I grew up in the hospital mostly, so I understand how you feel. What are we gonna do? What the fuck are we supposed to do now? Let's play video games together. Mauve turns back to look at me. I'm sure we can figure things out as long as we have each other. The floor of the elevator becomes soft yet prickly. Dandelions sway in front of my eyes, making it hard to see Mauve's face. St. Fellows Hospital, right? You remembered. Just make sure you don't die before I get there. I'll try. We sit together in silence, waiting for this dream to end. Well, mostly silence. Mauve keeps sniffing. Hi, Ori. Hello. Will we really be able to do it? Survive in the real world together, I mean. It's a nice thought, but I can't do very much to help them there, can I? I'll be sick again. Well, sick, but still alive. I'm sure it'll work out somehow. I mean, we might as well give it a try, right? See you on the other side, friend. I did not think we were getting the happy question mark ending. The saddest happy ending. Doomed romance, doomed Yuri. Yep. Executive director was Z. Writer Sophie Gray. Programmer Sophie Gray. Artist Zhenghua Zhonghua Yang. Sound effects Zhonghua Yang. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 boo boo do. Yeah, this was a dark route, but interesting. I want Death to have a happier ending than this. I want to fight for them. Localization TBA. I'm sure you'll get round to it, gang. I believe in you. Additional testing by Chunderfins, J-Lights, and Nipik. Pytom! Hey, it's Pytom. Yep. Yeah, me being sad when Death has sad endings, like, dang. But they should all be in the hospital room now, hopefully. Come on. They're all there! Look, they're all in the hospital room! They're all there! Oh, Ori, good to know. I will definitely ask you for your suggestions, but we have a dandelion now, so does this mean that something extra is available? I wonder. Because we know this creator likes to do little extras. Have we got all the CGs? I think we have. Wait, what's this CG? What's happening here? Wait, what happened here? Oh, wait, that's when I fell off the roof, I think. Whoopsie. Ash having a bad time. Oh, look at all the backgrounds. They look so nice. All the Scarlets. All the... Why does Celadon get... Well, I suppose it makes sense that he gets the poison. Oh, look at her. Look at her little gamer girl. She's so cute. Was that Death crying? This is Death getting beat up to fuck. Maybe. Maybe they get beat up a little in one of the routes. Yeah, they get beat up a lot. Yeah. I mean, they do also cry in some routes, but look! It's cute tears, though. It's cute tears. Look how adorable they are when they cry. They're adorable, see? Nothing bad is happening here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're a cutie patootie. It's the doomed Yuri tears. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's the old man. This Yuri wants to be doomed, but I refuse tears. Concept. Oh, concept art! I love concept art. Oh, look at Celadon. Look at Scarlet. Look at Ash. Just be like, wait. Concept art of best NB Death. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, is that the only concept art? I want more. Okay, we can read this. It's fairly short. This is the developer commentary. Hey, thanks for playing Return to Ash. I'm Sophie Gray, aka Nom Nom Nami, the creative director of this game. I came up with the concept for this one back in 2022. Social isolation was heavily on my mind at the time, and I wanted to explore that theme from different angles, which led to the creation of these 4 characters. The working title for this game was Life After Death Afterlife. I think we changed it to Return to Ash about halfway through. In the original concept, the player was supposed to choose between revival, rebirth, or rejection. Revive back to your same life with Celadon, be reborn as a new person with Scarlet, or reject those options to stay in the afterlife with Death. I ended up simplifying it to either reviving or not, while keeping the theme of becoming someone new. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see some spoilers for Deathroot. I think Death evolved the most from that first outline. The trials went from something you could choose to participate in to try and repent/prove yourself, into a fake thing they came up with to torment people like Celadon. They were always the most reclusive of the bunch though, so you could only get close to them by abandoning everyone else. It would have been cool for Ash to become a Reaper in training and stay with them, but the lore changed to not really allow for that. I prefer the climactic return to reality anyway. They can be pretend Reapers in the real world together, yes! Sophie said, Yuri is real. Yuri is real. Ash is she, her. Ash is she, her. Death is they, them. Though Ash was given a slight suggestion in the Death route to consider whether they wanted to go by they. And they said not right now because they were worried about inconveniencing the doctors, but there's a couple of gender confusion themes in Ash's story that were really interesting and I would love to see them explored more. In Scarlet's route, they are uncomfortable being called Ashley and uncomfortable with the whole idea of femininity. And it's really interesting, so I think in time with Death they would explore it more. Yeah, very cute, very cute. Yeah, and so there's some groundwork there for some really interesting headcanons, I think. For the music, I initially wasn't sure if I would be doing the soundtrack myself, but as I wrote the opening scenes, I had a really strong idea of how I wanted it to sound. So I ended up making a few tracks in a row that I really liked. If you're familiar with my past works, you'll know I started getting into lo-fi music for the Charm Study soundtrack. Basically, I bought a pack of sounds like I really love working with, and now I feel like my music has leveled up a ton because of it. Dandelion gets stuck in my head all the time. Which one's that? Hang on. Oh, this one. Yeah, it's good. So much that I started putting lyrics to it and it became the ending credits song. I don't have much else to say about the music other than I had a good time making it. What's your favourite song? Shadow Realm is another fave of mine. It was inspired by the sound of a certain popular card game. Okay, we gotta hear that one again. Oh yeah. This is really familiar. What card game is it referencing? Slay the Spire? Balatro? Like, I initially thought it was going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, but I'm not sure. Hi, Snowbee! Hello, welcome. I want to thank Serenity Forge for their support in making this game a reality. It ended up being twice as long as I estimated, 40k words, OMFG. So I appreciate their patience with me as I struggle to wrap up production. A huge thank you to Z as well for drawing all the backgrounds. They did so much to add to the atmosphere. Okay, I've rambled on for long enough. I really hope everyone enjoys our game. Thank you so much for reading. And I think that is it. I don't think there is any other ending. As far as I know, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we are done, which means it's time to get headed out on the raid. Thank you all so much for joining me as we completed Return to Ash. That was mega fun. I had a great time. Moderator Dave, do you have a raid target in mind? If not, I believe Ori has some suggestions. Ori says, I read the title of a blog post on this here chess website. Why do kids blunder in chess? Well, they're kids. Kids get bored. Kids get activity. Kids are kids. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When I was playing chess when I was younger, I just wanted to frustrate my opponent more than I wanted to win. I had way more fun trying to find routes to a stalemate and trying to find ways to really draw out the game. For me, that was way more mentally stimulating than trying to win because I didn't have the knowledge bank to actually try to win. I didn't have the strategy in my head. So it was very difficult to win. But it was easier to mess with my opponent and draw things out and play like an absolute dick. So I did that instead. I was going to Sonic. Oh, Sonic! That sounds fun. I'm in. That was great. We finished. We did it. We did! We did! And it was super duper fun. Yeah, I feel like the main reason kids do blunder is just because you don't have that inbuilt knowledge. Like, if you don't have the knowledge on how to win, it's very hard to win. It takes time to learn. Unk. We are going to raid into Scissors Runner. Ooh. Soggy Springs resident VTuber Sabrina welcomes you with open paws.
You will give me an act.
Very fun horror vibes and maybe a little Warhammer corruption. Oh, Warhammer. I played Sonic Unleashed. Unk, Artie. Unk. I got my honks out. Hell yeah, you did. And everyone's got their daily eggs, right? Remember to get them before we go. And hey, here's the raid command if you need them. Let me get them out quickly. We're running out of time. GTC. Do. It's protein. Protein important. Delicious. And eggs. Exactly. I hope everyone had a great time finishing Return to Ash. I certainly did. That was a tough end, but a fun one, I think. Eggs tasty. Exactly. That's not my child. That's fine. You can eat them. They will just reappear in the morning, though. I don't get to escape. But hey, on the other hand, that means I can solve world hunger. One person and one single fried egg at a time. I didn't say I'd solve it quickly. What's my egg level like? 4%! Who ate my egg? Who did it? Hey, if you enjoyed the stream, I hope you had a great time. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I'm twitch.tv/KDC. That's not right, is it? It might be right. It is right, twitch.tv/KDC. I'm also on YouTube at KDC. You can drop me a like, a comment, a subscribe if you want to. If not, have a good time. Anyway, bye-bye! Bye-bye for now. Look, I'm disappearing. Ooh, I'm melting. Ah! Ah! Wah!